Can we put it less dramatically?
Yes, we want to transfigure your life, make it more beautiful, and overcome the suffering and depression that you fall into again and again.
In the terrible conditions of this world, you long for a paradise of serenity, happiness, and joy of being.
One of the most important realizations of your life is what you need, what you should look for is not a change in external circumstances, but an elevation of the condition of your soul.
You will find this feeling of elation reliably and constantly, regardless of what happens to you, only in your heart.
You create this sublime mood, this high vibration of your being in the morning in meditation. You defend it against all attacks in the course of everyday life on earth.
You achieve this blissful state by enabling your soul, even if it is only for a brief moment, to visit its home, the ashram of its teacher, and to assume at his feet the role of a disciple of the Brotherhood. Then you feel, then you are, joyful, strong, great, beautiful, proud, and dignified. There, nothing can shake you.
Enjoying the closeness of the beloved spiritual Father and the solemnity of the holy mountain. That is enough for reaching the highest state of happiness.
A time of happiness. Thus we call that step in the development of consciousness, when, without turning away from life, our co-workers are given the opportunity to join us in our abode. Why does the teaching speak of a stage of development of consciousness?
A crucial point. You do not visit your eternal home physically, but in spirit, in the heart. When you raise your consciousness and put it into a fiery state of high vibration, of purity, wisdom, strength, joy, light, love, and solemnity, then also your teacher is close. Then you are attached to the holy mountain. This depends solely upon yourself, upon your inner attitude.
I find it difficult to regard an austere place like an ashram as a lucky charm. Read the wonderful book The Song of Bernadette by Franz Werfel. It gives a deeply moving account of the bliss it meant for Saint Bernadette to meet in the grotto of Lourdes a sublime being from a higher world, Mary, the mother of Jesus, and to be honored by her with worldly commissions.
Bernadette was allowed to enjoy these moments of supreme happiness a few times in her entire life only. Agni Yoga shows you how you can savor them 3 times every single day in meditation, and even every minute in the very midst of the worldly hustle and bustle. Turning in the morning meditation your heart and later your living and working space into a sanctuary is just the first step. You can do even more. When you go into the world, among people, you always carry this thought building with you. You set it up in every place you go and in every room you enter.
Wherever we are, wherever we go, we take our monastery cell with us. Practice meditation, and you will find that you are carrying within your heart a portable paradise. With the help of this exercise, you transform the world around you into a temple.
We are artists, temple builders. In every place we raise the vibration and thereby elevate it to a higher sphere.
How, then, does a hierarch create on earth? By uplifting all the surroundings.
This is no small thing, but a gigantic endeavor, the true heroic deed of our time. It requires a tremendous struggle against chaos, against the omnipresent forces of sluggishness, ignorance, immobility, resistance to everything new, and of evil. Already in normal earthly life you open your heart to some people. It is completely filled with those you love. Like your earthly loved ones, you can also take your non-incarnated teacher into your heart. We have already presented this exercise in the videos Living in the Continuous Presence of the Teacher and Living in the Ashram of the Teacher.
Filling the heart with the Master propels each quality of the Spirit. Only inner comprehension will give subtle understanding. Nothing external replaces the filling of the heart with the Master.
In this way, the beloved Father of your soul lives within you as a friend and guide. He is always close to you, and the heart connection with him becomes indestructible.
On the ability to establish a dwelling place for the sacred hierarchy in one's heart. Let the Master live in the heart. Let him become as inalienable as the heart itself. Let the name of the Master be inhaled and exhaled with each breath. Let each rhythm of labor resound with the name of the Master. An indissoluble attachment through the heart is a ladder of ascent. Thus, the image of your ideal is always before your eyes and inspires you to imitate it. One must accustom oneself to worthy conduct before the image of the hierarch. The only consideration of a high Agni Yogi is the concentration on the chosen great ideal, on the unwavering and constant striving to approach it. Such concentration continues unceasingly. Whatever such a yogi or disciple is doing, his thought is always occupied by his ideal. Everything is performed in the name of this ideal, and he always feels in his heart the love and the presence of this figure. In everyday life, the awareness of the continuous presence of the teacher is the most important practical aid on the spiritual path. Why is that so?
Quite simply, because under his eyes there can be no unworthy behavior.
Can I lie before the Master? Can I conceal anything from the Master? Can I contemplate treasons in the presence of the Master himself? Thus let each reflection only strengthen and restrain one from the evil of faint-heartedness and darkening of the soul.
Repeat again and again and internalize the so-called avataric mantram from the teachings of the temple.
I will endeavor to realize the presence of the avatar as a living power in my life.
Finally, we have often spoken about the benevolent practice of stepping before the teacher. This is one of the 4 main exercises for the creation and defense of the new man. And beyond that, your lifeline in adversity and suffering, temptation and trial. This step, as your teacher usually is not physically near you, is of course taken not physically, but in spirit, through the heart.
Stepping before the Master can be experienced only by the heart.